All right, welcome to technology education or pre-engineering, whichever of the two you may be in. And what this is here is a little video introduction slash overview to the class. And, given since it's technology education class and our definition of technology is anything that we use to help us solve a problem or complete a task or something like that. I figured I would use some type of tool to demonstrate a little problem that I have. And the problem that I have is the first day of school gets a little repetitive for me, having to give the same speech every single period, introducing myself and introducing the class. So I figured, why not create a video, show you guys some things that I would normally show on PowerPoint or something like that, and we'll just add some spices to it and sweeten it up and make it a little bit more interesting than me standing in the front of the room switching from slide to slide. So I hope you enjoy, and we'll see how it goes from here. Okay, so Mr. Bo Cassie, that's me. For starters, I'm going to be your tech teacher. Secondly, I just figured I'd give you guys some background on myself so you know who I am. We're going to be spending some time together, so I figured that might work the best. I'm going to be asking you guys later on to be sharing some things about yourself with me as well, so I figured I'd go first and give you guys that grief. I am from the Rockland area. I was born and raised right in North Rockland. I went to North Rockland High School, and then I later went on to Oswego State University, and it's a little bit north of Syracuse, if you know that area. And I graduated from there, and I've been teaching middle school tech ever since. I'm from an Italian and Puerto Rican heritage, and I'm the oldest of three brothers. Some things you might want to just take note of, some things about me, so just so you know, you might see things around the room, or you might hear me talking about things, and you can start to make those connections. For starters, I am a huge animal lover. I have a puppy. He's a dog now, but I raised him since he was a puppy. An American Stafford Terrier, and he's a mix. He's got a little bit of a bulldog breed in him too. And I've raised him since he was just a little puppy to the full-grown dog that he is now, and his name's Jax. You'll be seeing pictures of him as I talk. I am also a die-hard New Yorker. And when I say that, I mean I do appreciate and I do love the city that I'm from, and I do root for all of those teams that are associated with that city. So I am a big Jet fan, I am a big Yankee fan, and I am a big Knick fan. I like to go to the games, and I enjoy rooting for my favorite team, hooting and hollering and having a good time watching the game. That's one of my favorite things to do, most certainly. Some other interests that I have, and some things that you'd catch me doing on an off day or during the summer or something like that, is hiking and camping. I recently got into this about 3 years ago when I got Jax as a puppy. I started going outdoors and started going on hikes a lot, and it really became one of my passions to this day is being an outdoorsman. Another one of my hobbies, I guess you could say, is building cars. And since about high school, I've always been into cars, and I built a 2000 Jeep Wrangler. It consisted of, putting a big lift kit on it, the suspension, big wheels and tires, stuff like that. And then I kindly moved forward and got into the Fast and the Furious, you could say, sports car kind of phase. I built a few Volkswagen. You'll be seeing a picture of Volkswagen GTI. I also got a Lexus. It's an IS250, and I just started putting some performance parts on that, things like exhaust and wheels and stuff like that. I always like to customize it a little bit and make it my own, which you will definitely see in this class. You will see me putting all kinds of little twists on things to relate the projects and the concepts that we're talking about to my interests and to your interests and to relatable real-world things. All right, another big thing you might see around the room is snowboarding. I've been into snowboarding since I was about your age, in the 7th, 8th grade. I started going on the school ski trips, and from there I actually went and got a job working at the lifts at the bottom of the hill, and I worked that for a couple of years in high school, and that got me into being a snowboard instructor. After I had a few years under my belt and I began riding, I became a ski instructor, and that led to a great passion in snowboarding and skiing and even teaching. That was one of my first experiences teaching. So I was, 16, 17 years old, and sometimes I'd have families coming in and I'd be teaching grown men how to snowboard, and I was significantly younger than them. So it's kind of always been a passion of mine to teach, but you'll also see I like to get out there and do it myself as well. All right, another big hobby of mine is in more of the lines of physical fitness and keeping myself healthy and in good shape is boxing. I've been boxing since I've been at a very young age. I started in high school. I just always kind of had a passion, watched one too many Rocky movies and wanted to get into it. Found a local boxing gym in my area and, did it for the self-defense and for the great exercise. I've also been playing lacrosse since I've been at a very young age. I started playing lacrosse when I was in 4th grade, and I play to this day. I play in summer leagues, and I even help out and coach the modified team here in Nyack. So if there's any lacrosse players out in the audience, probably be seeing you later on in the year on the field, which is a good thing. We always want to demonstrate our extracurricular activities and get out there and get in shape and do stuff like that. So I will be right along there. You might see me right next to you on the field. All right, that should bring us to the last and final thing I want to share about myself. We do eventually have to start talking about you guys. Yes, that time is coming soon. And what that is that I want to share with you is my passion, my love, my hobby, my interest of design, building, fixing, designing. It's what I like to do. It's what I've liked to do from a very young age. And you've heard my past with getting into teaching people things at a very young age with being a snowboard instructor. I realized I was good at it. I realized I liked it. And I combined that with my passion for working with my hands. And that's how I got here today. That's why I'm sitting in front of you right now. And I am going to share and I'm going to show you how to do some really cool things that I eventually want you to find a way to mix with your passion and combine with your passion and take it someplace and make it meaningful and make it purposeful. Okay, I don't want you to just come to class and say you're here to do whatever I'm going to put on the table for you. It does not work that way. I want you to find a connection, okay, because you find a connection from your personal life, from something that you like to do, and you connect it to what we're doing in class, and it is going to make our work more fun. It's going to make our work more exciting. You're going to look forward to coming to class every day. And don't worry, I'm going to help you do those things. I'm going to help you find that connection. But we just got to know from day one, starting right here, that that's our mission, to find that connection. All right? Right now you're seeing a view of my shop. This is where I love to be. This is my connection. I'm doing something for school, for you here in my shop, just because this is what works for me. This was the easiest thing for me to do. I'm using technology to portray a message, to teach a lesson, say. All right, I could be up here with a PowerPoint, and I could be up here with slides, and I could be going step by step, and you'd see a title saying my third interest, building and fixing. But no, I choose to do it this way. I choose to use the resources that I have to portray a message to you. And I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to take over in full physical form soon and actually teach you like some of your teachers today, or all of your teachers today are probably doing. But I just wanted to kick us off with something a little different, So I hope you liked it, and have a good day.
I'm feeling like the man of the hour.